Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam.
Welcome to Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving the transcendental words of wisdom. Before that, Sneha Barkol Mataji will be reading the Nama Amrita. Welcome Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Before chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one should chant the Pancha Tattva Mahamantra. To chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one should first take the shelter of the Pancha Tattva Mahamantra. If one chants the exalted holy name of the Lord again and again, and yet his love for the Supreme Lord does not develop, and tears do not appear in his eyes, it is evident that because of his offenses in chanting, the seed of the holy name of Krishna does not sprout. But if one only chants with some slight faith the holy names of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, very quickly he is cleansed of all offenses. Thus, as soon as he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he feels the ecstasy of love for God. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur remarks in this connection that if one takes shelter of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda, follows their instructions to be more tolerant than the tree and humbler than the grass, then in that way the chants and in that way chants the holy name of the Lord, very soon he achieves the perfection, the platform of transcendental loving service to the Lord. And tears appears in his eyes. There are offenses to be considered in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but there is no such consideration in chanting the names of God Nityananda. Therefore, if one chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but his life is still full of sinful activities, it will be very difficult for him to achieve the platform of loving service to the Lord. But if, in spite of being an offender, one chants the holy names of God Nityananda, he is very quickly freed from the interactions of his offenses. Therefore, one should first approach Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, or worship Gaur Gauranga, and then come to the stage of worshipping Radha Krishna. It should be noted in this connection that the holy names of Lord Krishna and God Sundar are both identical with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, one should not consider one name to be more potent than the other. Considering the position of the people of this age, however, the chanting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name is more essential than the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the most magnanimous incarnation and his mercy is very easily achieved. Therefore, one must take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 8.29 to 31. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Bhagwan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gaur Nitai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Tulsidas Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Samveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, morning chanting program ki jai, Hare Hare Bol. We are very, very fortunate to be in the mission of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, where the main mission is to revive the original love which is there in the heart of the living beings, to spread this love amongst the people by giving the holy name to the Lord, all the people, and taking back all the Jivatmas, the spiritual world. This is the mission of Mahaprabhu. We are eternal, Lord is eternal. We have eternal problems and we have eternal conditioning. Lord knows that. And that's why he has came to the, maximum discount which can be given to the Jivatma in the incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why? because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Radharani. It may be Lord Krishna, but internally it is Radharani. And Radharani is Karunamay, Dayamay. And that's why, and it is Mahabhav. What Mahabhav Radharani has, nobody can have it. And to show the Mahabhav and Karunamay of Radharani, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to show what actually mother is. You know, when you go to father, the father may be little strict, but mother is little caring. So similarly, Mahaprabhu came, seeing that this Jivatmas are not going to change. ये सुधरने वाले नहीं हैं. And that's why the more mercy has to be given. And why it is told to all the devotees that do not install Radha Krishna in your house. You can have photo, but not install Radha Krishna, but you should compulsory install Gaur Nitai. Why? Because once you install Gaur Nitai and you start serving Gaur Nitai, what happens? You will know, you will start reading the Gaur Leela. And once you go into the Gaur Leela and start reading Mahaprabhu's pastimes and Mahaprabhu's Bhakti Bhava and Radharani's Bhakti Bhava, like yesterday, I was reading about the Bhava Mahaprabhu used to show during the Rath Yatra. Used to dance, used to jump. You know, one of the devotee was saying, if somebody says that he is a great devotee, then he should compare the bhava that are coming. You know, when Mahaprabhu used to see in the Rath Yatra, Lord Jagannath, his hair used to stand like, the grass. His, the eyes used to become wide, and the 5 streams of tears used to flow from his eyes, and the sound used to get choked, and his color used to, change because of the bhava. And he used to jump and used to come like the bones, and he used to spin like, spin like, like the Sudarshan Chakra. So these all are the ecstatic bhava of Radharani. So when we remember Radharani, when we remember Gaur Nitai, that completely heart becomes clean. And the actual love which is there in the heart that manifested. And that's why it is said that there are a lot of offenses in the services of Radha Krishna, but there are no offenses in service of Gaur Nitai. And that's why we are told to chant this Panchatat Mahamantra again and again, again and again, so that by their blessings we can chant nicely this holy name and revive our love and go back to the spiritual world. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, morning chanting program ki jai, Samved Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hari Bol.
Kaustubh Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, kindly unmute.
Please stop the